I walked away from them 2 decades ago with nothing but a bus ticket and a burning need to survive. I worked 3 jobs, slept in. Rewritten. I walked away from them 2 decades ago with nothing but a bus ticket and a fire in my chest. I worked 3 jobs, slept in shelters and strangers' spare rooms, and clawed my way into the life I have now. Let me know if you'd like to continue the story or build it into something larger. This has powerful thriller drama vibes with strong emotional weight. Voice. Abigail's inner voice is crystal clear, strong, wounded, defiant. Tension. Every conversation crackles with unresolved pain. You've built believable emotional stakes. Structure. The non-linear timeline, starting with the call, then Denny's, then the office fallout, adds momentum. Realism. This could be anyone's story. That's what makes it so relatable and devastating. Areas to consider enhancing. Dialogue tags and breaks. Right now it reads like a spoken word performance, which is super compelling, but adding occasional paragraph breaks and tags might help with pacing and clarity. Sensory details. You've nailed the emotional texture. Maybe add a few tactile or visual cues to ground us more. What does the booth at Denny's smell like? What's on the menu she fidgets with? Resolution or cliffhanger? If this is the end of a chapter, it's a killer cliffhanger. But if this is a full piece, you might want to end with a stronger resolution or hint at what Abigail's next move is. Lawsuit, press conference, therapy session. A couple of line tweaks that hit me. They thought I'd crawl back. Like, I always did. You could punch this harder by isolating the "like I always did" in its own paragraph or giving it italics for impact. Let them fight. Chilling. Maybe even consider ending the story there. It's a line that echoes. Would you like to continue the story from this point? Or are you thinking of editing it into a short story or script format? The pacing. The timestamps give a cinematic, unfolding drama feel, almost like watching a tense Netflix episode. The dialogue. Celeste and Magnus are chillingly manipulative, and Abigail's quiet resolve grows so organically. Each line carries weight. Emotional payoff. That last third? Goosebumps. The blocking of their numbers. The message to Aunt Marigold. The balcony scene. It hits that earned freedom note perfectly. Universal resonance. That closing message is going to speak to people. You don't owe anyone your suffering just because they share your DNA is a line that will stick. Suggestions, only if you're tweaking it further. Vivian's role. She's a compelling wild card, caught in the middle. You could give her a little more earlier on, maybe a conflicted message, or a visit during the lawsuit to amplify the emotional impact of her final doorstep plea. The legal battle. If you're expanding this, showing a bit of the courtroom drama or media response could raise stakes even more. The origin wound. The moment Abigail was left at the train station, it's referenced, but a short flashback scene could deepen empathy. Even a paragraph. Formatting polish. For clarity and smoother reading, breaking up some of the longer blocks into slightly shorter paragraphs would help readers emotionally digest each beat. Would you like help turning this into a video script, a Medium article, or even the first chapter of a novel? Because this has legs, it could absolutely be the beginning of something bigger. Or, was this written as a YouTube story narration? If so, I totally see it. The slow voiceover, soft music, and that final line hanging in the air.